Boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom, ba-dum. Hello. I just thought I would go live real quickly, say hello to people, see how people are doing. I was watching somebody's live just now and wasn't impressed. Just saying, don't go live every night if you don't have any content. I mean, that's just my opinion. I mean, that is just my opinion. You know, like I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Maybe people don't mind listening and like nothing. But anyway, so how's everybody doing? I keep wanting to do like oh my god, I should have freaking checked his name again. Um, the one that I shared on my community post, that kid I shared on my community post that had the head in his closet and the hands. I just could not get over. It was on Explore with Us, and I could not get over the attitude of this kid. Like, he truly thought he was only going to get 13 years. I mean, and what is it with these kids? I mean, I just couldn't understand that he is 19 years old and he just wanted to know what it was like to kill somebody. And I'll tell you what, the odd thing about it was that he literally did refer to Ed Kemper. And Edmund Kemper was a serial killer that was in the 70s. And when he was 15, I mean, this guy was like 6'8" or something. 6'8", 300 pounds. And in the 70s, well, I'm sorry, when he was 15, he killed his paternal grandparents because he just wanted to know, like how it felt to kill somebody. And that's what this kid said, you know? Anybody with me? Anybody want to say hello or talk about, I don't know, things? Maybe. Swiss, what's your problem, by the way, Swiss? What's your gig? Like, am I supposed to start putting videos up of you and your face and making shorts over and over again? Like, what's your problem? What are you going back through all my, like, like 3 years ago? Um, what's your problem? Oh, I'm sure you look good in every picture, Swiss. That's why you don't cam up. just seems kind of ridiculous to just the constant, you know, fucking, I don't know, like, just ridiculous shit. As far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I think the world is fucking, I don't know, facing a real hard time right now. Anyway, and I don't know. I did see Prudently going around again, talking about, how I'm going to hell and I'm this and I'm that. And I need you to stop, bro. I really do. You need to stop. Because if anybody is, it's going to be you. Trust and believe it'll be you. It won't be. It will not be me. So, sorry. That's just the way it is. It will not be me. It'll be you. So. It's funny that 18 people think I'm entertaining, and I wish I could say the same for the 22 now. I wish I could say the same for you guys. I do. I really do. That would be like having a conversation with 22 people, and they just sit there silent, like fucking okay. You know what is kind of funny is I could sit and do a live stream for, you know, any number amount of hours, and it could be like overnight or whatever, and I could guarantee you there would be people who would, like, miss sleeping or miss this or that or the other thing, because they're so, dying to get like I don't know, a 6 second comment or something like that. Like, it's like kind of sad for them, but if that's, what their life is, I don't know. But anyway, I'm sure there's people who also are listening if they want to. I do understand that this person is not around anymore. I get that. I get that. But those last three live streams that they did, although I'm not doing commentary on their whole 3 hour live stream, there's still some things that should be addressed. I mean, I'm sorry. That's a clear cut example of someone. Well, thank you, Pipeline Welder. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I do. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. I need to address a few things of how they were put into, like put out there as right. It's a shame that they have to do that, isn't it? Don't you think that's a shame that people would have to do that? That is kind of sad, that people would have to do that. It really is. It's just so sad. Disclaimer, I do not own all the audio contained within this video, but I am using it within the Fair Use Act guidelines, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I just need to clear up a couple of the things that were said so that certain people don't think that I threatened to do something or this, that, and the other thing. So for my friends, to stand up for my friends. I'm not gonna explain that to people, but I do things for my friends every once in a while. But there is a total method for my madness and reasons while I do things. Did you know? And I'll let see. Thank you, Pipeline Welder. I appreciate that. This particular video that she did 3 of them in a row were after she had called and harassed my kid. Since then, she has texted saying, this, that, and the other thing. She still wants to run with a timeline that could be proven through, text messages and stuff. But I'm not planning on doing commentary on the whole thing that she had because obviously she was in this kind of, I don't know, whatever state. Just didn't seem right to be in that kind of state of mind to me. Alright, so I'm back. This is part two. Just because of how StreamYard makes me only lets me record for an hour. If you pay them to not hear while this is playing. I wish I don't remember what I'm doing right now. I think I might do a pre-record to that. I'm a dictator, don't you? Okay. it's charged. I want people to know I would have no problem with, actually doing more research on time, and I'll call it quits with this live stream if it keeps doing that. I want to say, if someone is falling behind in life, you don't have to remind them. Believe me, they already know. If someone is unhealthy, they know. If someone is failing at work, they know. If someone is struggling in their relationships with money, with self-image, they know. It's probably what consumes their thoughts each day. What you need to do for those who are struggling is not to reprimand, but encourage. Tell them what's good about their lives. Show them the potential that you see. And if you don't see any, uh, don't don't try to, emotionally abuse people and make them, like it says in the beginning, if somebody is falling behind in life, you don't have to remind them. Believe me, they already know. I think people are their own worst enemies, you know? It's a fact. Sometimes, you know, you can have say you've got a, a, a zit. To you, it's huge. To others, maybe they don't even notice till you point it out. I mean, we are our own worst enemies. Love people where they are. When we can't see clearly for ourselves, we need others to speak greatness over us. People don't need you to tell them what's wrong with their lives. They already know. I notice a lot of people nowadays, they like to tell people what's, uh, not wrong with their lives. They just like to make stuff up. And because of the amount of, view on, you know, social media, can really make uh, somebody's life really difficult. It's a really sad thing that people would like, want to do that kind of stuff. People don't need you to tell them what's wrong with their life. They already know. They need you to reassure them that they can still make it right. So, you know, yeah, it's just, I called, they said the results weren't back yet. Because, that's they even called me a second time and, confirmed that they were not back yet. So, so it is. Yeah, I would always it don't even matter whatever I told anybody here anyway about the PET scan. It's a constant of, you know, this, that, and the other thing. I tell them that it's spread, they'll start telling me, how long I have left to live according to AMA. I guess I don't know what they're saying. And think that's okay. Or they'll say, I'm not sick enough, or this person will say this, or that person will say that. And in the meantime, it's like so fucked up because, to be honest, and I'd rather not have cancer. Like, definitely. I'd like to just be right back to where I was before COVID, and doing car dancing, and not have my friend George be passed away. That hits me hard. I think it's kind of sad that, freaking You watch a lot of people that are good pass away or have like really, bad things happen to them, just can't catch a break. And then you see people that are just, man, you're like, wow, where did this evil person come from? And you're like, I don't know. I mean, a part of me says their life is probably horrible. And then another part says, I don't know, man. Like, it just seems to be a constant that people that are so mean, like when people talk about karma and stuff, I'm sorry, I don't know that I believe that in karma. I really don't. I don't think I do. All right, so I saw somebody write, um, I hear you there, pipeline welder, I do. Uh, as much as they like to say that, I'm not sick enough and I'm not this and that, I can honestly tell you that I wouldn't be able to do my old job anymore because there is things that I have, trouble with now in pain kind of ways. I know they'll all be happy, whatever. But sometimes even walking is a bit tough. But it wouldn't be like me to want to tell people something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I guess I just never thought something like that would happen to me. Sure, everybody that something like that happens to feels like, for anybody listening that's new, I have stage 4 cancer. Started off, breast cancer, stage 3, and then, well, it was actually started off stage 2 breast cancer, but was very quickly diagnosed as um, stage 3 in lymph nodes for the biopsy, and then I was hoping it had kind of gone, but I guess it did. And when a certain person made a video, that's interesting. Maybe I could look into stuff like that. And I guess I just keep wanting things to go back to the way they used to be. Of course, I wouldn't tell anybody I was doing that because we know how all they are. I mean, of course, I tell the proper, sources, but not. It's so weird how, like, nobody ever, like, they don't ever think to themselves, like, how does, you it's just sickening that, when some people can, like, you know, squat in a house, and fucking get squatters' rights and not have to pay rent you know, and freaking, I don't know. Like you're seeing like somebody, okay, for instance, talking about a drone that I guess flew away. I don't know anything about it. But that's fine. Just somebody could just waste that money on that. Waste the money on like Santa Claus spandex pants that somebody will wear one time or stupid shit. Like, and I was like harassed to the hilt about practical gifts. I don't even bother with my wish list anymore. Took down a GoFundMe in protection of other people. Like I'm a 56-year-old woman who's worked her whole life, and you would just think that when you get cancer, you don't get slandered, or so much so that there's 43 people sitting in a live stream that won't say a fucking word to somebody because they're in the process of trying to mentally and like abuse somebody. They want somebody who bartended their whole life, but to think now there's 43 people that won't even talk to them. Just hanging on my every word to try to slander. Like, this is so fucked up, man. I would come up with, like I do research and stuff like I used to do and everything, but why would I bother? How does any of the 44 people that are sitting here make it worth it? I'm not boring. It's you guys. Silence is golden, isn't it? Hello, Pink Owl. Go back to work. That would be my goal. To go back to work. And I don't mind doing YouTube and doing live streams and doing research on topics and things like that. But it's truly not exciting. Like, if people can't talk in my room and I'm the bully, that's no, that's not the way it is. Obviously, it's not, it's not me. Obviously, it isn't. But I do look around and see, like, when I'm struck, or even tonight, or even, whatever. I look around and I ain't seeing too many exciting live streams being, presented by this, few people on here. I'm sorry. I'm not saying I'm exciting. I'm saying I think if it was made worth my while, I don't mind putting in the time to read research particular, topics, or doing trivia, or spending time, talking about law and crime, or even drama if that's what people want. I don't mind doing that, but, I'd actually have to sign onto my laptop and go through the community, in the settings, go through the block list. I do give people a chance. There's a lot of people who aren't blocked. I do give people a chance. That's why they end up blocked. Because, usually a lot of times the stuff that they're saying is out of line, you know. But there's a lot of people on people's block list because of people that would go around and they would spam. You had Secular, who had like 150 accounts. A lot of people don't know that when you go and you save, when you go to your block list and the community section of your settings, and you go to your block list and you go down through the whole thing, and then it says maybe, I don't know, 179 more. So you hit that. I hear you, Pipeline. I can't risk losing my insurance, though. At this point, the iBranch is palliative care, but it scares the shit out of me on the days when I'm having a hard time walking. That scares the shit out of me. I've never tried to sabotage anybody's GoFundMe, but I will tell you with 100% facts and honesty that my GoFundMe was sabotaged. That is a fact. I am a people person. I am the type of person who likes customer service and to entertain people as well. But no, I do the iBranch and tamoxifen and pray. When I wanted to try the Rick Simpson oil, they called it a begging for weed. And why would I want a miracle anyway? So that kind of fell through. No miracle for SG. I received $8,000, but it was a sabotage because, well, first of all, at that time I was waiting for disability. My rent was $900 a month, so I'm not complaining about it. I'm saying it was removed because of, I don't know, maybe because people were calling it Go Fraud Me. That, I'd say that started, Hi, Chicken Winner. The whole Go Fraud Me thing, and, you know, Survivor Girl does not have cancer. Survivor Girl is taking cancer for money. You know, that whole shit. The Munchausen, their lives, you know, Munchie. You know, the birth of Munchie. There's quite a bit of, now they want to say, I believe she had it the first time. Oh, fuck them. They did not. You know, and I don't care what they fucking believe or not, but just, you know, hey, live and let live. Go on their own, you know? Yeah, I really wish I could have tried that, but I was condemned for wanting a miracle. I know, I did all kinds of research on it. Yeah, I was condemned for wanting a miracle from this person that a lot of people will be like, you are such a great person. But as she was doing a weed grab for Rick Simpson oil, palliative care, it's Ibrance and tamoxifen. And to be quite honest, I don't even really give a fuck anymore. To be honest, that's fucking pretty shitty that I wasn't, you know, allowed to have like the encouragement of a fucking miracle. But whatever. Sorry. Because I know that there's people out there that like me as well, and I guess it is, Anna. I don't know what your, you know, like what your gig is. Like if you're here as friendly terms or you're just here to, I really don't know. Like I have a very low tolerance level for, you know, bullshit. And you came in and was stating some bullshit that I don't give people a chance, which we all know that to be not true. So, sure, whatever you say, it's hospice. Yes, Anna, it's hospice. Okay, it's hospice. You know what I mean? It's fucking just fucking people, man. Ugh, yuck. Just yuck. I really don't know. Look it up. Let me know what palliative care means. You know, thank you, Bingo. I really don't. I really don't. Well, anyway. I don't know. Alright, so nobody wants to talk about anything. There's no topics. There's nothing anybody wants to talk about out of 51 people. Nobody wants to talk about anything, no. Because I don't care. I'll just fucking end this shit. Because I don't usually, like, Yeah, you're absolutely right, Anna. You're absolutely right. I wasn't just talking about it for the last fucking half an hour. Oh, with the whole Janelle stuff, Sugar Winner. And you know they're gonna just jump on that. Somebody like, them fucking people. It's gross. It's gross. I'm sorry. What they did over and over and over. If somebody just doesn't have the fucking ability to say, now I know how this person felt when you were doing this to this person, so I get it now, Munchie. I can't be your friend anymore. You're out of line. And Pipeline Welder, I don't know who's being mean or not anymore. Okay, Mr. Smith. I mean, I've talked about cancer. I've talked about fucking law and crime. I've done, I've done this, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that. I just, at the end of the day, if people don't know that somebody like Munchie or now the surviving Buzz Boz or even Swiss Miss constantly putting my face on her fucking shorts, do I do that to you, Swiss Miss? Like, they just don't fucking know right from wrong. And there's Ollie leaving comments. Hi, how you doing? All over on the shit. You know? Like, are you kidding? I mean, I'm not even trying to be any kind of way, but serious. When I talk about cancer, I'm using the cancer card. When I don't talk about cancer, I'm not talking about it enough. Um, you know, if I mention that, hey, I needed tires to get back and forth to fucking radiation and appointment, I'm trying to sabotage somebody's GoFundMe. No, my GoFundMe was sabotaged, and that's the way it fucking is, and that's a fact, okay? I'm not trying to sabotage anybody's GoFundMe, not at all. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna sit there and let somebody who accused me of being on drugs because I had armor all in my car to sit there and start crying, saying, "Oh, I was trying to do something good for somebody, and this blah 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 blah." Well, they have had a Cash App for the last year. I mean, let's not pretend, everybody. Okay, that person did have a Cash App for the last year. So, I mean, I'm kind of sick and tired of hearing that shit too. But somebody can say, "Oh, it's for their a bit," but Hidden Blessings can't say, her fucking what her GoFundMe was for, or me either. I mean, in fact, the tires weren't even on the GoFundMe. Okay, I didn't know about an Amazon wish list. I just had put in a video. Here's on my wish list, tires. It had nothing to do with my fucking GoFundMe, but they made it appear that way. So fuck that shit. You know? No, I defend myself and my friends. Sorry. If that bothers you, possibly you should have thought about not harassing me and my friends. Not without fucking major abuse. I'll never live that down. I'll never fucking live that down. But some dumb bitch gets a fucking drone and, uses it one time and whatever the fuck, gets a fucking stethoscope and, I don't even fucking know. But God forbid SG fucking say anything or anything at all, or somebody send her something, then they're on the fucking list. They're on the target list. Send SG something and you're on the target list. No. Mm-mm. Nope. Nope. To think you're gonna put a picture of my kid up on a video, um, okay, Anna, I don't let people get to me. It's life. Be grateful. To be honest with you, no, I'm not, because I'll never fucking live that shit down about the tires. I insisted, I'll figure it out. And they were like, no, no, no. Okay, we'll send it right to, no, no, no. And, okay. It's been over a year now, and I still have no integrity because of tires. I don't know. I was running a scam when I needed them. I don't even know. I hear you, chicken winner, and fucking. Obviously, if Anna is going to come in and say, oh, check your block list, you have so many people blocked, they're not somebody new to the channel that's just like, having questions and shit. They're not. If they're going to say, oh, didn't you make a lot of money on your GoFundMe? They're not somebody new. And when, pipe welder guy puts, wow, they weren't being mean. I'm sorry, like, obviously you already knew what was going on there. And fact of the matter is, 3 people have spoken to me out of 50. Gas, grass, or cash, nobody rides for free. My time matters too. Enjoy the boring motherfuckers that you will all be watching from now on.